G'day! In today's video I'm going to discuss a topic that I have basically covered with customers many times. My family have asked me to change to an iPhone. My family has changed me to ask to change to a Samsung. What phone do you go for? Put it this way, I've had many customers come in where they go, I've had a Samsung since the Galaxy S2, I've now got a Galaxy S20, and my family says get an iPhone, it would be the best thing ever. Change. Why? Why do you need to? The simple question I've got for you is, do you know how to use your phone? Does it do what you need it to do? Are you happy with how it operates? Do you want to completely change that? If the answer is no at that very last thing, do not switch brands. I don't know why when I have customers come in and they've seen a salesperson and they've walked in and they've had nothing but iPhones in their pocket and they'll go, oh, I'm looking for a new phone, what can I get? And they go, oh yeah, this Samsung over here is half the price of the iPhone. It will do what you want it to do. The usual thing there is though, it doesn't do what that customer wants it to do. It may have cost them half the amount of money, but it's also going to triple or quadruple the amount of frustration they've had with that phone. And in turn, they're going to absolutely hate that phone. Don't know why, had a customer come in and she sold me a Galaxy A35. She was talked into it after owning numerous iPhones previously. When a customer comes in and they know exactly what you want, you do not sell them the opposite thing. I don't know why this lady was talked into that. I think it might have been the financial aspect of it. But if the financial aspect of it rolled into play that she can't afford the iPhone, maybe she shouldn't buy anything or replace the phone she has at all. At the point in time, she had an iPhone XS Max, which still supports iOS 18, and she was talked into buying a Galaxy A35. I still can't get my head around why someone would talk someone into buying something completely different to what they're used to. The more common question I get is people coming in and they've gone, I've owned a Samsung for years, the kids are telling me to get an iPhone. The only thing that they're going to get an advantage of there is iMessaging. My first response to that is, how many Samsungs have you owned in the past? Do you know how to use your phone? Are you happy with your phone? Normally the answer is yes. I say, are the kids around to be able to be tech support when you have numerous questions on how to operate the phone because they've made you change phones? The follow-up answer to that is normally, the follow-up answer to that question is normally no. They live X amount of distance away from you. If that's the answer, do not change to a different brand of phone, or potentially do not change from an Android phone to an iPhone or an iPhone to an Android phone. You're going to complicate the matter, especially when the devices you already have, you know how to use, they do you well, you've used them for many years. Just stick with that brand. These days, the quality of the phones is that high that I find that some people go, oh, what's got the best camera? I go, well, you could get this, this, or this. They're all going to be great. Oh no, but what's the best? No. It's not about what's the best. It's what is better than what you've got. And if the answer's this, there's your options on what's going to be better than what you have. I find it the weird, really odd connection with people must having the best, not what is best for you, what is best price, best performance, best ease of use. The best out there may be the most complicated thing to use, but it's the best. And if you're confused by how complicated it is not best for you. One thing that came up when I was having a few of these discussions was, what's the best camera? And I said, well, I'm using a Galaxy S23. I'm perfectly happy with the quality of the photos. I might be able to make the photos better and higher quality if I go into the advanced settings, but I never go there because I simply do not care. The quality is good enough that I'm happy with it. So I find that people wanting the best, the best just doesn't work. Best for you is what you should be changing it to. And if you're used to multiple generations of iPhones, stick with that. If you're used to multiple generations of an Android phone or multiple generations of a Samsung phone, just stick with it. Why let peer pressure change what you're already using? Especially if your way of communicating with everyone out there is perfectly fine at the moment. If people want to send high quality photos, You should be able to have RCS, rich chat system, which I've got Google Messenger on my phone. I use that to send photos to my folks, to my family. Everyone's happy with it. It just works. If people want higher resolution photos, I'll send them a link to my Google Photos and they can download it from there. Image sharing is perfectly fine. I don't see the fuss or the requirement that some Apple people think that iMessage is a must. Stick with what you're used to, stick with what's going to do you well, and also remember, pick what's best for you, not what your collective group thinks is best for you. Anyway, that's my thoughts. See you later.